What's going on, y'all? Listen, please excuse the fact that yes, I am in the bathroom, and let me tell you why I'm in the bathroom. Cause bitch, I heard music playing, all right, and so it's a little bit louder in where I usually record, so it's a little bit quieter up in here, and I don't want it to pick up. But I just really wanted to get on here real quick to talk about something that's been on my mind. Listen, have y'all been watching Baddies of ATL on Zeus? Some of y'all probably have it, some of y'all have. I'm not about to review this whole show or whatever, but I just have to give my opinion because at this point, listen, y'all didn't pressured me into getting this goddamn Zeus app, okay? And now I've been watching all the shits on there, all right? It's a hot ghetto mess fun, you know? So I just realized that it's nothing to take serious. And I'm not taking the show serious at all. Hell, I'm not taking Jocelyn's show serious at all either because truth be told, that cabaret shit ain't gonna happen, all right? But it's a fun time. It's like giving me my Love and Hip Hop fix until Love and Hip Hop comes back, you know, and it's very uncensored and everything. That's part of the thing that I really, really do like about the Zeus app. Everything is uncensored as hell. Titties, ass, cursing, all that stuff is good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to talk about this Baddies of ATL because at this point, when I tell you this is one of the most what is the point type of shows that's going on, I said, bitch, what is the point of this? All right, they just throw around and give anybody a show. Hell, they need to come scoop up some of me and my YouTube people and let us do a fucking show together because, bitch, I don't get it. I don't get it. Trust and believe, even though I'm saying I don't get it, Ashley gonna be watching every episode. But it's like 3 episodes in. I literally just got through watching the last episode. And nothing has been accomplished. It is hot up in this bitch. Oh my God. It was cold earlier. Now it's hot as shit. What in the menopause? This weather is in menopause. I'm just saying because it don't know what it want to do. It don't know if it want to be winter or if it want to be summer. Mind you, we're in spring. I, I don't know. Anyway, but you got Sydney, Natalie, Tanisha, Seven, Janelle, Christina, Sarah, and I think they about to bring Megan James in next week, whatever. I don't know what's about to happen, but I don't know what the purpose of this show is, okay? Like, I was happy about seeing it or whatever. Truth be told, I really wasn't happy about seeing it. I wasn't amped or whatever. Not saying that I wasn't happy. I wasn't like, oh, bitch, I gotta watch, I gotta watch. I had already got the app because I wanted to look at Jocelyn Cabaret. I said, fuck it, let me go ahead and look at Jocelyn's Cabaret. Now, I heard in the past some rumblings or whatever that they was trying to get the people back together. And I was like, y'all finna be on here doing the same damn thing that y'all was doing 10 plus years ago on Bad Girls Club, okay? And I'm like, y'all showing absolutely no growth. And I'm like, well, shit, it's on Zeus Network, so obviously there is no growth. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm not trying to be critical like that because on most of the shows, but then again, if you want to compare the shows like Jocelyn's show to this show, the difference is you do got some older women on there, but most of them are young. Okay, so that's what they do. It's no excuse, but these girls been through the reality ringer before already. They should have all that fighting shit out their system and shit, but no. No, they don't. Then we got Natalie and Tanisha, they the head of it. Before the show could even pop off, they had beef going back and forth on the internet with each other. Bitch, I didn't even know they was cool. That's how far removed from Bad Girls Club I am. You know, even though I used to review most of the seasons, if you know me, I probably reviewed, I don't know if I did season 1, but I know for sure I did season 2. Probably before the last few seasons, maybe the last 3 or 4 seasons or something like that, I stopped reviewing before them, you know, because I just really wasn't feeling it anymore because it was the same old shit, you know what I'm saying? And to get these veterans come back and see absolutely no growth in them, and they're still on here fighting. Natalie still thinks she the shit. And I just never liked Natalie. I really didn't. Okay, first of all, she reminds me of my cousin. You know, they got the same shaped face, chin and all, and we don't even speak. So there's that. I just hate her attitude. Like, she really still thinks that she's the shit. and that people are really checking for her. Maybe I'm not checking for her and I don't run in the circles of people that's actually checking for her, but I don't hear her name flowing through shit talking about some, oh, I need to go see Natalie at this place. I need to go this, for a bitch that claims that she runs shit and all this stuff. I don't see it or whatever. All of y'all are has-beens, okay? And they could have made something very much of themselves. The most popular one to me out of the whole group is Tanisha, all right? But they come on the show and they have their issues and shit like that. And not only do they have their issues, they trying to figure it out and play mother of the house and I'm getting the girls together. We need to get this bag. We need to do this. And this is why I brought y'all together for this, whatever. What did you bring them together for? What type of bag are you trying to make? I'm confused, okay? Y'all have this issue. Y'all hollering at each other. You're trying to talk it out, but then it just seems so fake, especially on tonight's episode when they started talking and they was going back and forth at each other, and then all of a sudden, Tanisha, you're a wonderful person, you're this and you're that, you're a I said, what? They are acting their asses off, Natalie and Tanisha. But that's not really what I wanted to get on here for, because for the past 3 episodes, ain't shit been happening. Natalie got her wig pulled off in the first episode because her and Christina got into a fight. Okay, Christina, I'm gonna tell you something. You told Janelle that you was just drunk, bitch. When all that shit went down afterwards, you was on something else. I don't want to put it out there, but I'm just gonna put it out there. You was on something else, okay? Because like Janelle said, alcohol don't do all that shit, okay? You was on something else. I'm not gonna say what you was on because I don't know, but it wasn't just alcohol, okay? Moving on from that, them two keep on getting into it. And the main reason why I wanted to get on here, because Judy from, I don't remember what season it was, bitch. I just remember Judy because I got the voodoo for you, bitch. And she from Chicago, so of course. She's on here. And then you got Sydney Starr, who I had no idea was supposed to be or was trying to be on Bad Girls Club, but I'm not surprised at the same time. And she comes on, and I did not know her and Judy were, close friends, as they were keywords. And I bring up friends because I don't know what your definition of a friend is. Let me tell you something. If I have a falling out with my friend, especially if they was my really good friend, I don't use or wait until we have a falling out and we're no longer friends to say nasty things about them, to throw their past in their face, to, just call them out their names and stuff like that. Because to me, it just feels as though that you've been wanting to say that for a while now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not really here for that. Judy and Sydney used to be friends. Obviously, there was a falling out that happened. Judy came in fine. Sydney came in on some shit, bitch. Now, let me tell you something. I don't like Sydney. I've never really liked Sydney because Sydney is a character. Sydney Starr has been around for a long time, and Sydney Starr has been trying to make it in entertainment, Hollywood, or whatever you want to call it. She has been trying to make it on TV. Some of y'all last saw her on Love and Hip Hop. Some of y'all know her from, the things she used to do on the internet prior. Some of y'all know her for putting out there allegedly that she, slept with Chingy or did something with Chingy or whatever and kind of fucked up his career because she lied on him. That's what was put out there. And the issue with the reason why that was a big issue is because Sydney Starr is a trans woman. You know what I'm saying? And she puts it out there herself that she's a trans woman. The issue that I have with Judy in this case is the fact that they get into it, and the first thing that she goes after is saying, you brought your body, you're a man, your voice is deeper than mine, and just misgendering her and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all was friends for how long? And as soon as you fall out, you instantly go to that, misgendering her? I don't like that. I don't respect that. I find that ignorant. But look who I'm talking about. I find it disgusting. Because to me that says that you've been feeling this way about this girl, and you was just looking for an opportunity to misgender her. And now you're using this opportunity to throw it up in her face that, you're technically, or in your opinion, you're not biologically a woman and you don't belong because Sydney's whole beef with Judy is that she felt like Judy was the one that called up there to the Bad Girls Club, headquarters, and basically told them not to put her on the show. And she's been pissed off about that ever since. And they felt like Judy was a liability because, she is a trans woman or whatever. People were more ignorant towards trans issues and stuff back then. So I can understand what's I can understand what's going on or why people would think that because, and some people still think it now. Judy, on the other hand, let me tell you, I want to be on her side in this issue so bad. I'm not Judy, but Sydney. I I just don't understand this girl at all. You want to be respected in the industry. You want to be liked so bad. It's like she grew up and she just never had anybody to tell her that she's beautiful. She's never had anybody to tell her that I'm genuinely your friend and I'm really going to be here for you. You're great. You're a wonderful person or whatever. I don't know. It's like she seeks so much attention because she was the one that popped the shit off between Judy and her on the first episode and it came out of nowhere. Okay. And I was just like, you're doing a lot. She does a lot for the camera. I will give Judy this. The bitch does turn the fuck up when the camera comes on. Sydney does that. Okay. When Judy called that out, I was like, that's exactly why I don't like Sydney because she turns up and she does the most when the camera is around. And that's exactly what she did. And that's exactly why she started that argument in the first episode with what's her face? Judy, okay? And I just didn't like it because the argument didn't even make sense. And then she just kept it going and kept it going and kept it going, kept it going. And then you being lame as fuck too. Okay, that's supposed to be your friend or whatever. And if you knew all of this stuff going on, why was you still being her friend? When did you find out this so-called information about her trying to not get you off the show? You're not a real friend if you're still harboring stuff and not putting issues out on the table as soon as you get it and then squashing that shit right then and there so that y'all can see where y'all can go from there. Okay? No, it ain't. I'm not gonna be sitting around holding on to something for years like that and wait till I get on a platform where I got cameras in my face so I can publicly embarrass this girl or whatever, and then she come back and embarrass me by throwing misgendering me and all this stuff. Like, they're both terrible people at this point, okay? Because Judy, you don't misgender a person just because you pissed off with them. You're not here for them or whatever. It makes you look, that's when people want to call you transphobic. Hell, I even called you transphobic for saying that because I felt it was very ignorant. Sydney, you don't throw issues out on fucking public platforms and not talk to your friend if she was really your fucking friend. You don't come at her. You don't start talking about her too and her body shape and all this other shit. You don't do no stuff like that. Name calling, whatever. That's your friend, or that was once your friend that you had respect for and love for. Y'all both trash ass people. It goes both fucking ways. Okay, and I just don't like it. Sydney, she does too fucking much and then brought the shit up again, falling all over the place. She's just so fucking extra and I don't like it. The show is terrible as hell. Baddies ATL is terrible as hell. Like, they take a fucking argument and they stretch that bitch out. You will be watching the same argument for 15, 20 minutes of a 45-minute show. Episode. Okay, it is truly ridiculous. 3 episodes in, and we have absolutely gotten nowhere. How many more episodes do we got? Bitch, I said all this shit. I'm still gonna watch it. But I just want to know if you're watching it and if you feel what I'm coming from. Put it down in the comments. Peace.